participating on these, board meetings or committees, you are not gonna only, give, but you will receive a wealth of information. The networking is incredible. When you do business with these people that are on these boards or on committees, is a different level, because now you guys are friends. And once again, it is important to give back to the associations that you belong to.
I think it's really excelled my career. I've met tons of new agents from all across North Carolina. I didn't know that there were so many different parts of the state before I became involved, and it just really opened my eyes to different parts of North Carolina and how we're all so different, but we all share basically a common thread in business, and that's being agents and realtors.
This is a little speech I give to new leaders, and it's not about you. You are driving the bus, and you are driving the bus for the period of time you've been put in the driver's seat. But it's not your bus. You don't decide where it stops. You are driving it for the benefit of the people riding in the bus. Now, sometimes you'll have a choice on which route to take, perhaps, but you don't have a choice so much on the destination. It can't be about you. It has to be about them.
But I think when you look at the history of the organization and real estate in general, as an African-American woman, it does my heart well to be able to serve on the executive committee, not only representing people of color, but representing our profession well.
I feel like it's kind of our duty to at least get involved in one thing. If you don't have a lot of time, just pick one thing. There's committees that meet only like 3-4 times a year, but you make a difference by adding your voice and your opinions to the bigger picture.
I'm from a real small town of about 4,000. We have a lot of people moving out of town. We don't have a lot of people moving into town. So because of the friends I've made over the years at the state association, a person leaving my hometown, going to Greensboro, Charlotte, Winston-Salem, or the coast, I call up my friends down there, say, could you help me with this referral? And once the deal's sold, they send me a referral fee. So if nothing else, you get to make a lot of great contacts, great friends.
What you value, you make time for. And for me, I valued engagement, giving back to my industry, my clients in the community. And so I found time for that. It was not a problem. And my thing is, once you're involved, if you get involved, you'll pretty much always be involved, because the sense of camaraderie, the education, just the networking alone is something that you will really appreciate from being involved.
One of the greatest detriments to success is fear. And that's fear of taking that step forward and putting your toe in the water. If you want to achieve and do great things in this business and meet people and build relationships, you have to do that. You have to get involved, and that's the best way to learn what's going on within our industry, within our government affiliations as they relate to our industry and so forth. And the more you learn, the more successful you can become, because you'll be able to share that information with your colleagues as well as with your clients.
Our organization, the State Association, has always provided opportunity for leadership. And when you get involved in that leadership, whether it's convention, hospitality, or diversity committee, or maybe you have a special talent for finance and management, it makes the organization better, but it also makes you better at what you do. You have an opportunity to meet with people that have a common goal.
I've gotten more, understanding of our industry and insight and networking, and there's just a lot of, benefits back to you for giving of your time. But yeah, to be able to kind of push forward in our industry and help make your mark and help make our industry a better place, I think it's rewarding on its own merit.
The one thing that I would encourage everybody, and particularly if they think that it's going to hurt their business, because that's the thoughts. I don't have time to get involved because it'll hurt my business and I won't have time. My business has only grew over the years when I was in sales. I'm in management now, But my business grew over the years as I became more and more involved.
You can be a voice for thousands of realtors across the state. And you can actually share information locally back at your own offices and with your own network of friends. You can be a communicator between the two. And like I say, you have an active voice in framing what North Carolina Realtors does.
I've always been encouraged by any management that I've ever worked for, any company I've ever affiliated with. I've always been encouraged to do the leadership things. I am a past graduate of the William C. Bass Leadership Academy. So, that was really critical, kind of changes the way that you look at leadership and what associations really are. I feel like you really don't know what your association does until you go through a leadership academy or a leadership training program.
What you get out of doing this is really raising the professionalism of not only yourself, but of the industry. I think it's so important to walk the walk and talk the talk. And when you're around the leaders from across whether it's your local association or whether it's the state association or the national association, you really do learn from the best. And I think it's very important to, if you're going to be in this industry, to be at your best all the time.
Being involved helps you stay sort of a step or two ahead of the issues being discussed in those groups, and it helps you be better informed and be able to better inform the folks that you're working with and the folks around you.
I would say the leadership and educational activities outside of your CE are really designed to make you a better person. And the fact that the Realtors Association makes them so readily available, why not take advantage of them? They make you a better person, and that makes you a better realtor.